1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Okay, welcome back. Second stream of the night. So this time we're going to be going from Jersey over to Heathrow. Let's jump into the map. Let's get things loaded up. SimBrief map has been created, and we're just going to jump in. Anybody needs help creating a SimBrief flight plan that loads your stars and everything automatically, leave a comment and I'll create a video showing you how to do it. Right, so our altitude will be 19,000 feet. Need to change this to a gate. Make sure that's been done, and I want to make sure we've got live weather. But I do want to bring the time back a little bit so we get a bit of a sunset. Cool, we're ready to fly. It's quite funny, I've got a new joystick and its sensitivity is really funny, and the last landing I was all over the place. We've got it on the centre line though, but there we go. Wasn't quite butter. Okie dokie, back to Jersey. It's a beautiful place. Oh, seem to have a TBM parked on my tail. Okie dokie. Right, we'll jump right in. This is the A320neo mod. It's the latest mod that's been released tonight on the 29th of August at about 8 PM. Let's have a quick look at what changes have made. So we're going to go batteries on. We're going to go external power. We're going to go ADIRS on. Now that should say on bat, so they haven't made that change yet, but they will. We're going to put fuel pumps on. Now we're going to alter the temperature in the cockpit, the cabin and the hold. Right, this time it was strobes. We're just going to pop our nav light on for now, so the ground crew know we're on board, and we will come back to the rest shortly. Okay, so 19,000 feet today will be our altitude. We are going to need our flight directors, our constraints page. Over to our initialization. Now you'll notice that we've got 9 minutes to wait for a line of the ADIRS, so we'll sit back and wait for those. Okay, pressure is 1010. How can that change? It was 1013 a minute ago when I checked. Not to worry. Okay, so into init, we'll pop our cost index in. Now 50.2/21.8 is our centre of gravity. Flight plan, so we're out of runway 26. How is that runway 26? We've just landed on runway 8. I don't know. Right, okay, not to worry. Departure out on an RC1C. Let me just look at the flight plan. Right, we are out on a RC1C, and we're on a rocks. Roxog 1 hotel arrival for 27 right. We're on a 27 right arrival, and we've already got the Roxog 1H inserted. That's nice and easy. We're going to be a flaps 2. See our door page is on there. Alright, while we're waiting, we can complete the arrivals page because it is such a really short flight. So I'm just going to load up the weather for the EGLL. Heathrow. So I just actually, do you know what? I can test this. Let's just go to Jersey 80s. I've got on here the latest weather for Jersey Airport. Wind 3 at 32. No, it's 9 at 350. Few clouds at 1000. No, they're scattered at 4. And it's 1013. Temperature 13. No, it's temperature 15. Dew point 10. No, it's that is not live weather. Have I not put live weather on? It is live weather, but is it because of the time change? Is that what I've done wrong? Let's have a look. No, because that says 1009 now. And it's 1013 according to the Met Office. I don't know. Okay. I'm going to set this up for Heathrow, EGLL. So it's 1013. Temperature is 12 degrees. The wind is 330 at 8. This meta was taken at 21:20 local time. So about 15 minutes ago. Transition altitude 6,000. Minimums to 50. Cool. Ideas, we have 5 minutes left to align. Oh, hi Lewis. Good evening. I've just seen your comment come through. Sorry, I've got the flight plan loaded. Yeah, well, it's you're right. I thought they'd fixed it because the flight I've just done in, the weather was bang on. Everything that the 80s were saying matched the Met Office 100% for the airport, and I've just literally reloaded the sim and now it's all out. So I don't understand why it's massively out, but never mind. Just waiting for on the mod now. They've made some more changes. I've got to wait for the ideas, the IRS to align, which is 4 minutes. At which point we will now wait for the flap to open on the APU. We're going to jump out from Jersey down to Heathrow. It is weird. It's really weird. Literally, just 5 minutes to nip to the loo and get a drink and come back and in fact I didn't even restart the sim. I only closed the menu. Right, flaps open. Let's start the APU. In which case, now seatbelts on. We have seatbelt noise. They've done some more on the mod today. Oh, that was already on. Strobes to auto, beacon, wing light. Cool. Right, I'm just going to check that QNH now. It is definitely 1013 at the minute, and that same 1009. I thought it's because I've messed with the time to break it earlier than what it is. I thought that's what had screwed it up, but no. Okay, while we wait, break to max. How are we getting on with the old APU? Really short flight tonight. They're supposed to have added top of climb and top of descent into the mod today, but it failed the test, so that it hasn't gone in yet, which is a real shame. But it's coming together nicely now. The fact that you've got you can control your adheres now. You can start to control all the temperature controls. All of these are now active as well. So all of this was in op. Right, sounds like the. Yep, there goes the APU. Yeah, computer specs. I have, what have I got? Got an i7-9700. Hang on, do you know what's easier? Just to go into here, right click and go. It was on here somewhere, system information. System. Right. We have an Intel Core i7-9700K CPU at 3.6 GHz. Got 16 gigabytes of RAM. We've got the RTX 2070 Super and a 1 terabyte SSD. Hopefully that's what you wanted to know. If not, just shout back. Right, so we're going to go for engine start. IRS should be aligned any second now. We're going to dual engine start because I'm lazy and I don't want to wait. Right. Ah, good. We're runway 26. This is the most bumpiest taxiway I've ever seen in my life. You'll see in a minute. It's like being on a country road. It's oh, cool. What you ordered? What part have you ordered? And yeah, this is. You can probably see it from here. We're going to turn right and go down here, but look how bumpy this is. Surely Jersey is not that bad. Right, let's jump back into the cockpit. And how are we doing on the old engines? They're coming online. Okie dokie, so engines are on, APU off. I've used the RTX 2070. I've had no problems with mine whatsoever. I don't get the Ryzen specs. I don't know if that compares. I've always had Intel, each to their own, I guess. So I don't know how they compare, but. Lewis, I don't know if you know the Ryzen. Is that how you say it? Ryzen? Is it the Radeon? Is it Ryzen processors? Right, new joystick, and I've tried to mess with the sensitivity. And my last land, it was pretty. I got the centre line, but it was pretty scary. Right, come on. So I'm just going to turn right all the way here. What's the sky breaking news as we look? Oh, nothing important. Right, okay. Yeah, I've got some new mods on here as well. So if you don't subscribe and you hit subscribe, it does a big announcement now, which is quite cool. So Jack, if you don't subscribe, hit subscribe. I want to see if it works. That's a really dodgy way of getting subscribers, I guess. But there we go. Right, okay. My frame rate is currently at 25 to... Wait, it's averages between 30 and 35. The software I'm using to push this out, oh my god, look at this. Is eating some of my frames, so hey, thank you for the subscribing. I just wonder if it's going to do a dance on the screen like it says. It probably takes a few seconds to come through. If it doesn't, I'll be gutted. Oh, there's me chatting away. I forgot to set my takeoff flaps. Oh, thanks. I don't know if it recognises it on a resub. Not to worry. Right, let's just. I can't believe this taxiway. Surely this cannot be right. Bouncing everywhere. They've got live traffic on. It must be really, really, really quiet. I was looking at flight radar. There's virtually nothing about because I'm not seeing any traffic at all. In fact, if I just bring up the map and zoom it right out. There's nothing about. That's why I thought if we go to Heathrow we might stand a chance. Oh, there is something there. There is traffic there. If I look on flight radar. Radar. Is it? No, I'm glad. Surely they couldn't get away with that. Right, flight radar. What was that flight? We've just seen. Right, there it is. It is there. And it is a BA Lanzarote to London Heathrow. This here. It's crazy, isn't it, how that's there? Right, okay. This is incredibly bouncy. Right. Okie dokie. Right, so strobes on. Runway lights on. Landing lights on. Nose light to take off. Flaps are set. Why won't it let me set my... Oh, I know why, because as soon as you touch your manual brake it turns it off. Okay, cool. Didn't know that, just learnt something else. I don't think that's right, I think that's a bug. If you manually brake it turns off the RTO brake. Clear on the right and clear on the left. Just this sensitivity on this joystick is horrendous. Alright, let's jump up a little bit. And toga. Knots and V1. All this joystick, I am so getting used to it. Gear up. Flaps 1. Notice the speed now, Lewis. It doesn't zoom off to about 300 mile an hour. They've managed to fix the speed on takeoff now. So autopilot 1 on. And we go to climb thrust because it's an Airbus. Look at that sunset, it's beautiful. Flaps 0. That's sweet, that is. Yeah, they're making little subtle changes every day, and they're just starting to build a really nice airplane. Somehow I was overspeeding then. I think the advice still is to take off and control the speed yourself. So alright, set standard. Standard set, crossing 6,000. And we are, we don't need... Oh, look at the colouring of that. That's stunning. By, I think, Tuesday, Lewis, the Sim Connect will be fixed, so I'll be on that sim. There won't be any frame rate drop. Passing 10,000. Landing lights off. Oh, that'd be really good if you can get online. We're just waiting to see which day it is, but that'd be amazing. I just can't. I'm going to probably be a bit rusty. It's been a couple of weeks, but I just can't wait to get back on. And I think the aircraft matching's a little bit out on this, so I was flying back from Palma earlier, and this is how messed up it is. At 39,000 feet, a Ryanair Cessna 172 come flying past me. That was really funny. I couldn't stop chuckling. 39,000 feet and a Cessna, Ryanair Cessna. That was brilliant. Yeah, I love this. This is just stunning. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Ah, beautiful. Are you going to hold out until all the bugs are fixed on this, do you think? Or are you going to jump in? Or are you going to wait till there's a 737? Yeah, I can't wait till PMDG do their thing and get the 737. Well, they're bringing the Max, aren't they? The NG3 737-800 Max, is it? Right, fair enough. Yeah. The one I've got was 1,700 quid from Cyber Power. Don't go off this frame rate here that you're seeing on the screen, because once they've optimized this, it seems to be the higher end system, the lower the frames you're getting. Watching is it Droya? He's a YouTuber. He's got basic system with a basic video card, and he's getting 40 to 50 frames on ultra settings. I've got a high-end card and a high-end system. 33 I'm getting at the minute, but he's getting higher than that consistently, and I want to see what happens when we get to Heathrow, what happens to the frame rates. But what's this, if they're bringing out the Max, and everyone will be YouTubing the MCAS issues. Yeah, supposed to have fixed them now, haven't they? Allegedly. Oh, look at that sunset, it's beautiful. The lighting engine of this is just, I mean, it's just something else. I need to attach my son's Xbox remote so I can do this. Trying to turn this with the mouse is a joke. That is stunning. Now, outside, this is let me just load this up. Right, into performance, right? So outside of the cockpit, I'm getting frames, 84 frames per minute, right? And that's taking 98% power of my video card, 65% average, I think, around my CPU. Now, the minute I change the view back, my frames drop to 30, but my GPU drops down to 40%. My CPU drops, but the memory holds out. They need to fix the optimize this, because why is it using 50% of the system and then producing 50% of the frames? There's probably some scientific reason why, but yeah, it is common. They've got a. This is the bit that they're allegedly fixing in the first output that comes, but they're fixing an awful lot. What's that ground speed? Yeah, that's about right for our altitude, isn't it? Yeah. Right, where are we? I'm not even paying attention. We've got a way to go. Roxtog, that's the start of the star, I think. No, I haven't heard of Wired to Fired. I'll do a bit of research. Yeah, that's what I was going on about before, wasn't I? When it comes to mine, I went to Cyber Power UK. A few people knock them, but I did a bit of research, and I think 1,700 quid. I got an i7 9700K. Get the you know, the gaming case where it's got all the pretty lights flashing away. 16 gig of RAM, which you really want 32. Ah, okay. I've got to look at my flight plan now. tell me? Right. L982, L98. I can't see where. I can see where. It doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me. Yeah, what was I saying? From what I'm hearing, you need 32 gig of RAM minimum, but I've got 16 and mine's it is about 30% cheap if you build it yourself. Going back 10 years, Jack, I would have built a computer. I was well into my gadgets. I was a right geek. But I've lost confidence now, and as I say, going back to the RAM thing, I'm using 60% of the RAM. Never ever go over 60% of the RAM ever. So I think you were right with 16, but we'll see once they've made some changes. I feel like this is really going slow tonight. Are we battling wind as well? Well, not really. Right, so let's just see what the pressure is at a local airport, because this is going to do my head in now. Let's pick on Bournemouth. Tune to their 80s. It's only going to give me the inches, isn't it, or whatever you call it. 2980. The only way I can work that out, you'll probably know this instantly, but 2980. Oh, I hate this mouse. Does me head in. 2980 is 1009. Oh dear. I'm going to look at flight radar to see how busy Heathrow is. Actually, there's a whole... Well, let's have a look through Slough. There is. There's a lot on the ground. There's a big 777 taxiing. There's a 747 just taken off from Heathrow to Amsterdam. Singapore Airlines. That's got to be repositioning, right? That's got to be. There is nothing on... Oh no, there's one on final. From Kalamata, wherever the hell Kalamata is. I don't know where that is. So this is Heathrow for you. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the ground. And 1 on final. 2 on final. I apologise. There's a speed bird from Dalaman. As well. Oh, and now there's a... Where? And there's also an EasyJet just turning on to number 3 from Mykonos. Mykonos. That's Greece, isn't it? Just free. I just want some traffic in the game. It's really lonely. It's mad to think though. You'd have a 747. It must cost a fortune to reposition that to Amsterdam. We are on, where are we now? Begto. Where's my flight plan? Begto. Top of descent is at Lima Sierra 01. See you later, Jack. Thanks for watching, mate. And yeah, jump on another time. And we want to hear about your computer and the part you've ordered. You never did tell us, by the way. What did you order? Or did you tell us? Can't remember. Oh, you did. Sorry, you got yeah, the processor and the card. Can't work out, Lewis, which one I'm happier with here. I've got a side stick, and I've also got a full-on pedestal, throttle quadrant, and flight yoke system. And I thought I was finding the side stick a bit easier than the yoke. But then I was just doing my last landing into Jersey and I was bouncing all over the place with the nose. All you saw is I took off. Really, really sensitive. Trying to see what other mods I've got on this system. Let's have a quick look. Event list, donation, got all donations. I should no, I'm not bothering with that. What's the stream boss? Media share, stream label. Oh, stream label, that's probably a good idea. I might look at that. That's crap, I don't like it. Let's get rid of it. Remove. Haha, spoken by a true 737 guy. Yeah, I get that. They say the side stick's supposed to be a lot easier, but nah. I'm gonna, this landing I shall do with my yoke, because the last one, because you're watching, and the last one, I got it on the centre line, but it's the same again as I come in to land. I just lifted the nose and I just started climbing again, really. It's like, oh god, it's so sensitive. Right, where are we? I keep losing my track. So we're at Hazel. I think. Can't even find Hazel on my plan. Top climb. Hazel. Right, so we need to descend to 10,000 now. So on this, when you descend, you need to just quickly put in and just lock in vertical speed. Otherwise, it will just dart down at 8,000 feet per minute. Right, what's that constraint I'm coming up? Hazel is 9,400. Is it 9 or 7? Yeah, 9,400. They haven't got the VNAV stuff working yet, so it'll just avoid the constraints at the minute. We probably need to just let this descend as it wants. That's not too, I don't think that's too steep, is it? It's still within the green, 3,000 feet per minute. That's, I don't think we're getting the sick bags out there. Right, just while we're waiting, we need to brake. Speed brake. Oh, by the way, my level's okay because it's a new piece of software and I've tried to do it manually and set it up. Can you hear the engines okay, but you can hear the mic a lot louder? Right, where are we? LL501. Yeah, oh, brilliant, thank you. I've got the setup, right, of a top YouTuber with 1 or 2 viewers. It's a bit sad, really, isn't it? I'm a sad old man. Got all the gadgets the top YouTubers have got, but without all the subscribers and viewers. LLS01, and then we got Ockham. Okay, cool. So Ockham, and then we come in. Oh, okay. That looks a bit weird. What's this user? Surely you'd come round and you'd okay, I might put some manual intervention, some manual vectors in there. Yeah, I don't. My USP, I think, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a simmer, and I like to get things first before loads of other people have got it and try it out, like I am with this mod, and give my sort of own appraisal of it. So let's just pop these lights on. There's loads of YouTubers doing loads of stuff. I don't want to make any money from it. That's certainly not my intention. I just enjoy doing it. It gives me, on some of these longer flights, it gives you something to do if you've got people to talk to on the way. Yeah, it's a good idea. Do you think that's a decent enough USP? Because I might start doing that. I think the minute if I'm streaming, the minute the sim connects fixed and I'm on VATSIM. You remember the night from Bilbao to Birmingham we did on VATSIM, and I know it crashed and everything as we got over London. I had like 1,000 views that night. I've never had that many views in my life. But it was because people wanted to see what VATSIM was like on there, and I was the only one doing it. Yeah. It's mental the amount of views I got, but yeah. So when you say any other application you have in, what do you mean by that? Sorry. I keep changing such because it's weird because you're talking and then waiting for someone to type. You forget half the stuff you've said. There's somebody on our route behind us. Who's that? Let me look. Flight radar. That is from Tenerife to Heathrow. Landing system, if I remember that. Right. Let's what's our heading? So let's go. Hey, we've actually got some traffic. Doesn't got a label. Oh, I get your point. Yeah, yeah. For the PMDG or for this Neo or for both? Right, here we go. So we're gonna go. Oh, forgot to. Let's just vector ourselves in a bit better than this. That does look good. Whoa. Oh shit. I forgot. Oh, I think you just forget, yeah. Me and my gob. I can scrub the chat, and there's only one viewer at the moment. That's you. I can scrub the chat. That's cool. Oh, I can't scrub my voice though, can I? God. Right, let's just turn north. Oh, this mouse. Oh, we go flaps 1. We get an overspeed warning now because I forgot to activate approach mode. Bloody Airbus. It'll go off now, and we need to go to. So according to this, it's 1017. Now, according to this, is going to wind me up now. Right, let's just go onto the Met Office for EGLL 1013. Oh, it's so nice to see. My God, there's a line of them. Heathrow is busy. It used to put labels over the top so you could see who they were and where they were going. Their flight numbers and stuff. I wonder if I can still put the labels on the traffic. Traffic. Nameplates on. It should be showing up. How many is there? You know, I was whinging I wanted to see some traffic. They're everywhere. Right, where's my map? Right, down to 4,000. I'm just trying to remember what the VATSIM controllers had me doing at Heathrow at what point and the altitudes. Has this got me held at a constraint? Because it's not descending. Oh, it's already at 4,000. I must have knocked it back up to 5. Flaps 2. On base, I guess. Oh my God. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that central London? Oh my God, look at that. That looks... Oh, there's Canary Wharf. That looks awesome. Look at that. That's got to be a... where's the Shard? It's hitting my frame rate. That is cool. That is... There's a BT tower, look. That is cool. I've not done London at night. What's my frame rate over here? 18, 23, 20. That's not too bad. Holding out at average 25. $17 then. It's gotten a bit wobbly. What, we're 13 miles out. Right, I've got to have a look on here. Flight radar. BAW. Where's it gone? It's hiding. BAW 2649. Instead of flying the plane, I just sit here looking at all these. BAW 2649 is on final from Tirana to London. It's a A320. Flight time 2 hours 38. I've never heard of Tirana. But that's actually on final right now at Heathrow. How cool is that? And it's going to cause a go around. Right, we are 10 miles out. See, there's a bug here. Can you see how the glide scope has caught before the localizer? But the localizer is definitely locked because we're aligning. And actually, are we going to a different runway to the traffic? Right, gear down. This is incredible. I love that view. That view over London was awesome. Oh, and they've got the taxi on there again. The actual airport, the map, airport map. That's new. That's appeared today. Shit, flaps free. Stop talking, concentrate. And flaps. Oh, no, not yet. Flaps full. Some crosswinds up here, you know, getting battered about. I can't wait to see you fly this. I want to see you do this. If you're ever up for it, there is one night, come round and have a go. Post-COVID and all that stuff. But our 2649's had to go around, bless him. So my frames for Heathrow are 20 to 25, averaging 22. Am I crabbing in? That's out of alignment massively, that is, you know. Heathrow's out of alignment, unless that's the wind. Oh, my joystick won't descend anymore because the desk's in the way.
60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
I'm quite proud of that. I was chuffed with that because I corrected it because it was way off, and then taxi strobes onto. Oh, okay. So you've got a map on here, but you can't read it because it's. Okay. GPS tracking on. There's a kamikaze bus driver coming at me. I want to play that one back. Actually, I'm quite pleased with that. I'm just not going to taxi to Terminal 5. I can't be bothered. It's too late at night and I'm tired. Oh, he's a big one. I'm going to cheat, and if there's a stand here, we're just going to go in here. What was you saying about the localizer? Because I did see it was way out at the bottom. It was way to the. It was quite a way to the right, I think, wasn't it? And that's. I was sort of thinking it was going to correct itself, but I think that was the wind. Yeah, I think you're going to have to come round and land an Airbus. Right, let's just go up here. I don't feel if I just leave the stream here and I don't park it, I feel really bad. My God, look at all the traffic. There's got to be a gate here somewhere I can park at. Yeah, I think you're right. It is another bug. It happened. I did a flight to Nuki the other night. It's on my YouTube. It's just uploaded, I think, and the same happened then. But because you're on ILS, well, because I'm not a pilot, I just expect it to do its thing. Oh, I'm just going to park here. Lewis, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm knackered. I'm going to call it a day and go to bed, I think. Keep in touch. And you're going to need to come around here, buddy, and have a go at landing this until you get your own on FS 2020. But I shall speak to you soon, buddy. Take care. And